breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Naggs here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 23-24 plus 24-25 SP game used. We got 3 boxes of 23-24 and then 3 boxes of the new release 24-25. Let's go ahead and get started. I got just 5 spots left in my last carryover break. 5 spots left in the basketball mixer with a little motif, Prism, and Origins in there. So let's get that one filled up. We are almost there. Big discounts on those last teams. There is Seth Jones jersey for the Blackhawks. These are always cool. The deep cuts, Dave Taylor out of 250. On the deep cuts there for the Kings. Jersey is Nick Foligno. Nick Foligno there for the Bruins. On the fabrics. Slavkovsky out of 222. Little Slavkovsky. And we got Vincent Deschamps. Vincent there out of 227. Oilers. And how about a little Samuel out of 49? That's sweet. On the premium jersey. The Blue Jackets going to Osmoon. That's a sweet looking card. The Blue Jackets going to Osmoon. 37 out of 49. Alright. I'll do a new release one. If I remember correctly, they sealed them both sides. Last year's boxes only had the seal on the one side. Get a net cord. Looks like someone has the rest of the basketball teams in their cart. Let's hope it gets checked out. Ooh. Will Smith. Will Smith there. Not exactly the shark we wanted, but we'll still take that. Will Smith on the Authentic Rookies auto. Sharks to Stephen Chang. Or Seven Chang, sorry, excuse me. Bradley, Nadine, JT Comper, and then Nikolai. Relic, Dylan Larkin for the Red Wings. Red Wings going to quick draw. New Grooves relic there is Luke Bells. That's his real name. Luca Bells. All right. Never heard of him. It's not quite the name there on that one. That's Blue Jackets. And then we have Kyle Connor. Kyle Connor there for the Winnipeg Jets. Jets going to UNC kid. Owen Beck, banner year for the Canadians. Canadians are going to Yeiser guy. Matthias Maselli out of 119. 119 Coyotes. UNC kid. That was a little thick. Matthew Nyes, nice rookie sweater there. Matthew Nyes, Maple Leafs. Maple Leafs going to UNC kid. Oops. And Drew Hellison out of 43. Drew Hellison out of 43 for the Ducks. Ducks going to Dorito 311. Oh, someone released them. They were in a cart. There's Dustin Wolf, new Grooves auto. New Grooves auto there for the Calgary Flames. Flames going to D Stoll. And then Adam Ginning, authentic rookies. Adam Ginning, Flyers. All right, 2 of each left. Four left in basketball. Like I said, someone just released them. Clippers, Heat, Jazz, Kings. Clippers, Heat, Jazz, and the Kings left. Phil Kemp. Oops, that one's numbered. Nazem Kadri. Kadri out of 149. Flames. There is Minnesota Wild. Lost a heartbreaker last night to end their season. Marco Rossi, Global Series relic. Wild going to Mini 222. TJ Oshie, former Minnesota Gopher. Former Minnesota Gopher there. Now Capitals to Keith Fields. And Ryan Nugent-Hopkins going to be our auto. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, cool auto there for the Oilers. Oilers to quick draw. And then we got Connor McDavid for the Oilers. Connor McDavid there. Relic. Back to 23-24. cool one here. How about a little Mike Modano action for the Stars out of 250? Deep cuts. We got a little Flyers. Gritty. Gritty on the mascot relic. Those are always cool. Going to Klinkster. Let's get the mascot a little love up there. William Karlsson out of 237 there. Golden Knights. Matthew Kessel. Matthew Kessel. Out of 223. Oh, this is sweet. Out of 75. Matthew Nyes. That's awesome. Matthew Nyes. Out of 75. Deep Cuts Ink. That's cool. Maple Leafs to UNC Kid. There we go. That's a cool one. Deep Cuts Ink. Elias Pettersson on the relic there for the Canucks. And we are all full on basketball, so that one will be live at 11:30. All right, one of each left. This one felt heavier. Come on, let's get that neck cord. Definitely thicker. Definitely thicker. Just like 3 thickies in there. We'll see. We'll see what we got. New Grooves, Lucas Comer. Out of 149, Will Smith. Relic is Gavin Brindley. Gavin Brindley there for the Blue Jackets. Relic. Rasmus Dahlin for the Sabres. Dahlin Sabres going to business. Out of 49, Jan Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov. Out of 49, that's sweet. That is a cool card right there. Out of 49. Calgary Flames. Flames going to D Stoll. That's awesome. Cards in that one wasn't a break. That was just a teaser that forgot to get pulled down. There'll be Impeccable tonight, I would assume. I would assume there'll be some Impeccable tonight. Yeah, that was just like our teaser post that just happened to someone forgot to pull it down. And that's sweet. All-star mascot Stormy out of 35 for the Hurricanes. Stormy out of 35. So yeah, there'll be some Impeccable tonight. That was just our little teaser in the app, and it must have not got pulled down. I didn't even know it was there. Hurricanes going to Michael Brown. That's sweet, Michael. Yeah, we'll have some tonight. Be on the lookout. We'll have some Impeccable tonight. That's sweet. That's a cool one, Michael. What a heartbreak. I'm sorry. Ooh, another. I don't know. Maybe heavy one. Last box. Definitely thicker. Come on, let's get that neck cord. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. Definitely a neck cord in there. Gotta be a neck cord. Brock Nelson relic there. This one's thicker too for some reason. Brock Nelson there. Islanders. Deep cuts. Wyatt Johnson 250. Stars. And relic is Slapshot. Capitals mascot. I love these cards. The Capitals mascot. Capitals going to Keith Fields. Matty Berniers out of 221. Oh, that's sick. Shane Doan out of 195. It is not a net cord. It is not a net cord. It's a rally time. So I think the towel, that's cool. Patrick Kane out of 50. Patty Kane for the Blackhawks out of 50 on the rally towel. Rally time. The rally towel relic. Let's see if I can get it in the top loader. That's cool. And that is going to wrap it up. Appreciate everyone, as always. I'll be live with basketball here in about 15 minutes. Shane Doan, Matty Berniers, Wyatt Johnson, Matthew Kessel, William Karlsson, Mike Modano, Nazem Kadri, Drew Hellison, Matthias Maselli, Vincent Descheners, Slavkovsky, Jorge Slavkovsky, Dave Taylor. Relics, Slapshot, Gritty. There's Brock Nelson, Owen Beck, Rasmus Dahlin, Gavin Brindley, Elias Pettersson, Kyle Connor, Connor McDavid, Dylan Larkin, TJ Yoshi, Marco Rossi, Adam Ginning, Seth Jones, Nick Foligno, and then Luca Del Bell Bells. What a name. All right. This is such a cool card. Another all-star mascot there out of 35. The Hurricanes, Stormy. We got Ryan Nugent-Hopkins on the auto for the Oilers. Patty Kane out of 50 for the Blackhawks on the rally towel. That is Jan Kuznetsov on the authentic rookie auto there. Chunky patch there out of 49. And then Dustin Wolf, New Grooves auto. Will Smith for the Sharks on the rookie ink. And then Will Smith out of 149. Samuel out of 49 there for the Blue Jackets on the premium jersey. And then money mid hit of the break is Maple Leafs going to UNC Kid. Matthew Nyes, rookie sweaters. And then deep cuts, Matthew Nyes. That is 69 out of 75 there. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one. I appreciate everyone as always, and I will see you guys back here in about 12 minutes. See you guys soon.